Hey there, and welcome to Gaining Vision with Melanie Taddeo-Nxumalo. I wanted to share with you my incredible day today. It started at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 2 o'clock in the morning. Woke up, packed up our stuff, and headed off for George, South Africa. Why, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. Well, back in August, when I started reaching out to organizations and schools in South Africa, I received my very first email from Elsa Grobler from carpeDiem school, and they have been in touch with me. I've worked with some of their staff and their learners since connecting with them, had some great conversations about inclusive education and the work they're doing. It's a school for learners with disabilities with various needs, and it has over 400 learners and 40 staff. Well, today I got to meet them all in person. After flying from Johannesburg to George, which is about a 2-hour flight, give or take, went and was picked up by one of their staff, Suzanne Stark, and she's incredible. Welcomed me with an open arm hug. It was great. We stopped for a coffee because you know you have to start your day with a good brew, and we had that in George. Carried on to the school where I was able to speak with Elsa and Suzanne about the school and the work they're doing. And then they gave me the itinerary for the day. I was going to have an action-packed day with the learners. I was so thrilled. We started off with a little bit of a tour. Went and spoke with a few learners, and guess what? I went to learn about some of the vocational skills that some of the girls are learning. I had a manicure, a pedicure, and a massage. This is a skill that the learners are learning. So after they graduate from school, they'll have something they can use for his employment. It's one of the many skills carpeDiem School are teaching their learners. And let me tell you, it was the best foot rub ever. Pampering, pampering, pampering. It was great. I had a great conversation with the young ladies. They told me about themselves, what they wanted to do, what they loved, and about their summer vacation because they're just back to school. It didn't end there. Oh, no. We went then to watch a pottery class where the learners were making hearts for Valentine's Day out of clay. It was really great to see because there were boys making these clay statues or figurines, and they were all sharing with me who they were going to give their hearts to. It was so nice. Great opportunity. We learned then about their program. I always say it wrong, guys, but you could a program for employment after they graduate, and they give exposure to work placements at carpeDiem School. And Suzanne Stark is the head of the program, and she was telling us about the successes. We saw their space. We learned about their initiatives for the year, and it was really mind-blowing to see how hands-on they are with their learners. Whatever they need, they get the opportunity to learn a skill and employment skills, which is so vital. Day carried on, went for lunch. And before we went to lunch, we had a great opportunity to go and meet with some young learners with autism. They were about, I'd say, 10 years old, and they wanted to know all about Canada. They had a lot of great questions. They even showed me the chicken dance. Oh yes, the chicken dance. Full of energy. They were great, exciting, and we got a lot of great conversations, a lot of questions. I then had the opportunity to meet with some of the older learners where we had a conversation about disability versus ability and the importance of confidence and self-belief and knowing what we can do. It was a beautiful conversation, but then they shared some tidbits of information about South Africa, and we had lots of questions about Canada. They told me that McDonald's was better in South Africa. Not that they tried Canada, but they loved it. They also shared with me all these fine foods I should be trying while I'm here in Africa. And I thought, why not? So we went over to McDonald's where a couple of the learners were finishing their work placement days, got to meet with them. And then we rushed over to get my husband some fish because, he doesn't do McDonald's. And I will say South African McDonald's is definitely better than Canada. I don't know, just something about the taste of the food. It was beautiful. Not that McDonald's was my favorite food, but finally rushed back to the school. and I had a beautiful opportunity to have a conversation with the educators. Yes, a room full of 40 educators who had a captive audience talking about inclusive education at carpeDiem as well as in Canada. The differences, the similarities, the pros, the cons, and great opportunities to connect. Again, this is a beginning of a beautiful collaboration that we're working towards. Becky and I had the opportunity also to make a contribution to the school for their hard work and the programs that they're running. We're so thrilled to be collaborating with these guys. And I encourage you all to check out carpeDiem School's social media. And again, look into the work they're doing great work. And I had an amazing day. But it didn't end there. Oh no, we had to jet set 35 minutes to Cape Town. And here we are, our first night in Cape Town. We just enjoyed a beautiful dinner, and we've been talking about the next 4 days, what we're going to be doing here, and all the places and meetings that we have to explore. Don't worry, we're gonna have lots of time to visit Robins Island, do a bus tour, and check out a winery or two. Until next time, stay tuned for my more videos because there's lots more to come, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Please follow, like, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya!